Do you think you coming here, the Philippines, definitely changed your life perspective at all, like how you see life? And now that you kind of like have your family, now your goals is kind of different. Do you think like the Philippines brought that into your life?
Yeah, 100%, 100%. I mean, it made me. I think there was so much waiting inside it that was kind of stagnant and dormant, because in the UK, I was just afraid to do anything. I was afraid, even when I look at people kind of glaring at me, even though they're not angry at you, but they're glaring at you. It's kind of, or in the UK, I didn't feel like I fit in, you know? I didn't feel it. And so there was so much that I dreamt of, but now I just have the energy to do it, you know? I just have the energy to, and there's something about me that just wants me to keep going and going and going and going. And there's something in the environment as well. So it really just kind of gave me a new lease of life, and it kind of, it just unlocked these doors that had been just locked shut for me, where in the UK, I mean, even when I lived in Australia before, that helped a bit, but the Philippines is what really, and also even the bad stuff we go through, even the hard stuff. Hey, guess what? Boom, 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 yeah.
Wake up, gotta move, smile, be happy.
Exactly. We've got to get by. We've got to do something. Yeah. But there's something here that just I feel motivated to actually get up and do something, because where I grew up, it just wasn't my place. Yes, I'm from there, but when I grew up, it just really, it didn't feel right. It just didn't feel, no, it just wasn't the place. It wasn't the place for me. And I tried to find the right kind of, but no, there was always something that was just not, it's not right for me. And I feel it. And there are some people who don't have the opportunity to just go and shift their life somewhere else. I know it, and I get it. And because I see it in a lot of people that they were born in a certain place, but that doesn't mean you fit in there. No. And sometimes we move to different places and we still don't fit in. But no, you can certainly be born in a place and
you don't feel like home.
It's not your home. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. You can go somewhere out of necessity and it still doesn't feel like home. Yeah.
So after the fish farming was not working, you went home. You went home, you stayed for a while, and then you came back. When was the last time you went home?
That was then, 2021.
Oh, wow.
3 years ago. And I don't really have any, I don't have a desire to go back, no. I don't have a need to. The only times I've been back home has been when I've really needed to. I've had things I have no choice, I have to go back.
Yeah.
First time I couldn't access my money, so I had to go there. Yeah. That's not a fun situation to be in. Never, you have to keep something here and something there. You can't
put everything in.
You can't put everything in one bag. No. You've got to have a way out. Otherwise, tough, right? But and then this time was just because I knew and actually I've discovered there were some very good psychologists now in the Philippines, but I didn't know where to go back then. So, and it was the middle of pandemic. Yeah. But now I do. But then it made sense because, and also sometimes going to a new place just refocuses you. I think in a way it kind of, you move into I move kind of into my old life as new me and say, okay, well this is your kind of reflection. No? It's like, okay, no, Philippines that's where I should be. I shouldn't be there. I came from there, but okay, and this is new. And I also start to see where I grew up in a different light as well, and kind of you see a bigger picture. The more you see different things, and the more
If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. We're almost 150,000, so please subscribe. Yeah, we're going there.
That's awesome.
We're not like that close, but we're almost. We're almost. So guys, please subscribe, share the video with the whole barangay, and all the info about Commander Daud is going to be on the description below. Just before we go, I just want to ask you, I can see that you have a tattoo there. Where did you have that tattoo? Yeah. I can't go without speaking that.
It's probably, people are going to go, what's going on there? That's my next video.
Is it on your next video?
On my next video, yeah.
Okay.
Which I don't know when this is going to be released, but it's coming up. This I got in Kalinga, in Lubo in Tanudan. So, of course, Buscalan's famous, Apawangod's famous. There's a mountain, and behind that mountain is Tanudan. And so what the locals in Tanuden told me, and I assume they're telling the truth, is before the Kalinga was multiple tribes and they were headhunters and warriors. But it came to the time where they started signing peace pacts instead because the elders realized this isn't good. They realized that we're killing each other. We can't build a life. We're always afraid of someone killing us. So they signed a peace pact, and as part of that, Apo Wangod, when she was still single, when she was still young, came from Boscalan and she came to Tanuden. She was tattooed there and learned that, and she took that art back there
Sagada.
to Boscalan. Yeah. That's the story that the locals have told me. They told me the name of the guy who tattooed her, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool because they're not trying to build up division. They're not trying to build up division. It's really a story of peace and exchange of ideas, and and of people coming together and realizing
everybody
we don't
together.
need to kill each. We don't need to be afraid of each other. We can actually, if we work together, it's okay. We don't need to constantly defend ourselves. No, we don't need to be scared of someone cutting your head off. Yeah. So it's a nice story, yeah. And they told me this one is really, so this is a snake skin, and it represents, it kind of gives you, I forgot what it gives you all in all, but it really is for strength and protection, really. And they told me that this is really like the first tattoo for, like back in the day, this will really be your first tattoo. This is when you become a man.
Wow, okay.
This is really the first tattoo you get. This is really the old, and some of them you can see on the older guys. You see when they have the whole bodies tattooed. This is the base bit of the melt.
So you having these, it means like you're a man now.
I'm a man. I wasn't a man until 2
You
weeks.
got it at 2.
Now I'm a man.
Yeah. No, brother. Just
And it was cool. It was 9 hours.
It hurt?
But,
9 hours?
They thought it would take 3, but apparently I have thick skin because it took, the first pass went in, it didn't go in, the ink didn't go in, so they had to go over it twice more to really get the ink to go in. It was easier on this side, but this skin, and the guy told me he only tattooed a guy from Denmark and then me, apart from Filipinos, and he said with Filipinos it goes straight in. But with both of us, our skin's obviously different. He said no, all of them had to,
Wow, that's beautiful.
Is
that your first tattoo?
Yeah. I never got one because I didn't know what to do. So this one, I went to this place, I didn't know it had anything about tattooing. I saw on Google Earth, I went, oh, that looks nice. Figured out how to get there. Went there and we have, there's a tattoo artist. Let's go